So right now I expected our bot to be patrolling. So what else needs to happen is our move towards waypoint position line also needs to be moved out of scope. There he goes. So, why is that? Well, same as the yield. We always want to be moving towards that waypoint position. We don't want to be moving towards that if we can see our target. So, those two lines, that's what decided whether a game worked. So, if you're still having problems, just make sure those two are out of this, and make sure you have named everything correctly, like you don't have any lower cases for upper cases, and also make sure this return best is there, or else it'll turn up and say that it can't convert void to object. So anyways, right now I'm hiding behind this wall and he's patrolling, which is he was meant to do. Okay, so what's happening right now is this patrol function is being called every second, every 0.03 seconds. No, just 0.3. Anyways, it's finding the closest transform, or the closest waypoint, and then it's using that, and it's making sure that the closest transform isn't the current transform, or what am I saying? Current transform? I meant current waypoint. So it's making sure that the closest waypoint does not equal the current waypoint. And it's also checking if it can see the target, which is the player. Right now, I'm behind the wall, so it cannot see me. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go. Oh, he sees me. So I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna show you where I am in code. So patrol is being called. It checked and it saw the target. So then it did attack player function. Now it made the last visible player position equal the target position. So right now he's running towards the target, and the target did not equal null, so it went to here and made the distance, and right now it's checking to see if he's in the shoot range distance, and obviously shoot range was greater than the distance was less than the shoot range, so he did not return, and the rest of this code was called. Then the last visible player position was updated and started moving towards the player. Then it also rotated at the same time and checked if it can still see the target. Then did all the animation stuff. This was never called because I never broke this this can see target line, let me show you where it is. This line cast was never broken, so it never returned false. I'm going to go ahead and break it, and I'll show you where I'm at in the code. So right now I broke it. He went away. Should be seeing me. Broke it. He should go away. But he didn't. Broke the line. So right now, in code, he is at where is it? He's at the search player function right here. Right now, his only motive, his only position he's working with is the last visible player position. This position right here that was given. Now he should have, after, now where am I? This position I meant. Anyways, he should have after 3 seconds stopped and returned to the waypoints. But he didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some debug code. So if I can't see target, return. I'm gonna do debug break. What debug break does is it pauses the game. So start it over. So right now he sees me, and he's still seeing me. I'm gonna move my player out of sight. Go back into the game. Now he doesn't know where I am, now he's going away. Sees me. Okay, so that's not the best place for a break because it's called so much. I'm gonna do print timeout, and that's gonna show us how many seconds he has left. It doesn't even look like that code's being called because it's returning right here. So that tells me that this is never being updated. I think it's because I did timeout minus equals minus time, but it's supposed to be just equals minus time. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Take away that negative and save it, and I think everything should work good now. So he's just patrolling and he sees me now. If I go over here, yep, you can see down at the bottom here, it was -3. So bam, you can see me. Now I can't. And what I want is him to actually keep on going until 3 seconds later, and that's not really happening. So I'm gonna go and put this up here. You can see right away it went negative in like less than a second. And actually, this is supposed to be delta time, not time. So delta, capital T, time. Oops. Delta time. There we go. That explains why timeout was becoming negative so fast. We want it just to be the last current frame, how long it took to render it. So let's go in. Oh, he sees me. Hide behind. Oh, that didn't work either. Okay, so this is what it was. If in the can see target function, I set this to 20, but it was supposed to be 15, and that lets us know that if the distance between the bot's transform and the target position, if that's greater than 15, then it returns false. It was at 20, so that wasn't returning false and making it so where was I? Yeah, making it so you can't see the target. And that was what was going on there. So after 3 bugs, we finally got our stuff working. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that to 15. Oh, save it. So when you press play, he should be first patrolling around the area. Hate that. He sees me, he's still going towards that position. Oh, he was. There he goes. And after 3 seconds he gives up and he starts going to the next auto waypoint. The closest one anyways. So right now he's just in the patrol, and let's go out and have him meet me. Now he's in the attack stage. So it doesn't look like my animation event worked out. I guess something went wrong when I packaged it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the instantiate bullet function directly instead of doing it through attacked player animation, and it's going to be easy, don't worry. If you really want to get it working, just follow what I'm doing. So in the attack player function, in the can see target if statement, just get rid of this temp attack time and then put in instantiate bullet. Okay. Now if you go down, or actually up, and look at instantiate bullet, you can see there's no delay on our bullet. Like in the enemy bot script, when he was instantiating bullets, he had a next fire setup going on. So let's just copy what we did in the enemy bot. So if time.time is greater than next fire, if time.time is greater than 1.4, that's what next fire was. Open bracket, closed bracket, and what we're gonna have to do is go up and create the next fire variable. So next fire, let's make it private. And has to equal 1.4. So oops, what the heck did I do? Next fire, and go back into here, and you can see that once that happened, next fire then equaled current time plus fire rate. And actually fire rate was 1.4 if I remember. So next fire equals 0. And we don't need to put in the fire rate, we can just put that in there. So next fire equals time.time plus 1.4. Okay? There we go. Now he is attacking me. And I'm pretty sure the patrol bot thing will work with the health too. Yeah, it should work. Yeah, you were killed by a patrol bot. And if you want, you can go ahead and make it so he'll stop attacking. You can do that just by going where is it? Into the attack player, and make it only instantiate the bullet and crossfade the attack if can see target and health dot alive equals true, and that should take care of it. No, it didn't. Where else are we doing it? Search attack. Attack player. So this is the only place we're doing it, so we have to put in if health dot alive equals false, then animation crossfade queued